Hey, Sack Guy here. Today I've got a knife that I find interesting. Uh, on YouTube, there's a friend of mine. She's closing up her parents' knife shop and selling knives. And this is a Swiss buck, as you can see. Um, what they consider old new stock, or new old stock, something like that. Anyway, it was in their stuff, never been sold, and box is a little beat up because it kept getting moved around. But this is the Swiss buck, and this is the Globetrotter. And there for a short period of time, Wenger, however you pronounce it, made knives for buck. Swiss Army knives, with a little bit of a flair for buck. It was a little bit different than their normal stuff. Still had the little chain on it with the key ring on the end. And the Swiss bucks were made from 1991 to 1998. At the time, I didn't get any. Don't know why, just didn't. And now I've got 2 or 3 of them because I've been finding them in stores. And like I said, this friend of mine has closed down her parents' knife shop and going through all their stuff in their storage and slowly selling it, putting it on eBay and selling it. So because she lives nearby, I was able to talk to her about what she had and got a couple of knives from her. And as she keeps going through the storage and getting more knives and putting them on eBay, I'll talk to her about those too. But this is the Globetrotter. It's basically like one of their standard knives. It's the small blade here is a fingernail file and comes to a point to clean your under your fingernails. The main blade is a clip point, which most of the Swiss armies are a spear point. This is a clip point. And see if we can get the camera to focus here. And you can see the tank stamp there, the Wenger tank stamp. And there's nothing on the back there. Just have the buck label on both sides of the scales there. And then has the lobster claw. See if we can get this to focus. The lobster claw can opener. And then the cap lifter screwdriver with the wire stripper notch. And then on the back side, we have the awl or punch. Just basic, doesn't have any kind of a edge on it, so it's more of an awl there. Comes to a nice point, fine point for poking into stuff. And then you got your Phillips screwdriver, T-handle type thing. And that is about it. We'll go over the specs here. Start with the handle is 3.32 inches, comes out to 84.3 millimeters. Blade is 2.52 inches, comes out to 64.2 millimeters. Open, it is 5.84 inches, and that comes out to 148.5 millimeters. And I don't have a weight on it, so let me grab my scale real quick. Turn that on. There we go. And this is acting up. 2 ounces. And that comes out to, can't read upside down, 55 grams. If I turn it around, it says 56. So, doesn't like being moved while you're trying to weigh things. Anyway, so it's 2 ounces or 55 grams. And that is about it. If you have any questions or comments about the Swiss Buck Globetrotter, please leave them below. And remember, always be prepared.